All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of our game Millstone, who are the true elders and apostles of all Israel. This is Brother Yahweh with another quick hit, man. And basically today, as you can see from the title, it says UK man jailed for posting offensive George Floyd memes in private group chats. All right. It says told he should have known better as a result of his diversity training. All right. So this was in a private group chat such as WhatsApp and or Messenger. He was sending it to his friends, people he trusted. All right. And then it was exposed and put in public, and he was jailed for it. All right. So these were just about George Floyd. All right. Now, brothers know what goes on in the chats, man. So just imagine when Esau starts exposing all of that. When Esau starts exposing the chats that the brothers have had. All right. So it says a UK man was jailed for 20 weeks for the crime of posting offensive George Floyd memes in private WhatsApp and Facebook group chats. And that's where we're heading in America. All right. Because this happened in the UK, but this is coming to America as well. All right. Because they're trying to take away the freedom of speech, the right to bear arms. OK. They're doing all these things, and it's a thing called gradualism, which if you don't know what gradualism is, all right, look it up. And pretty much, to sum it up, is it's doing things over an extended period of times. Okay. And that's what Esau does. All right. He's gradually leading up, man, to implementing his NWO, which you're not going to be able to say or do anything against him because he's going to be in charge. All right. But it ain't so, because the Heavenly Father is going to take him down before it gets there. But it's going to get worse than what it is right now. So brothers, be prepared for persecution to come. Be prepared mentally and spiritually for Esau to come down upon you, man. All right, because it's going to happen. It's Jacob's trouble. It's a time like never before. We don't know what this man is going to bring out. We're only getting glimpses of these things. Okay. So it says former police officer James Watts found himself in hot water after another person left the group chat and sicked a social media mob on him by tweeting some of the images along with the message. Former work colleague, now serving police officer, sent these in group chat. What hope is there in police in the UK sharing these? All right, so this person, whoever it was, must have got really offended, all right, and took it out from the private group chat and posted it. All right, and these things, it's all gonna happen, man. All right, and this was just a friend, or so-called friend. All right, and it says after having his phone seized and being placed under investigation. So not only was the group chat exposed, all right, also his whole so-called personal information that he has on that phone was exposed as well. Okay, so it says, I'm gonna jump down a little bit. It says, despite cooperating with police and admitting wrongdoing, Watts was told by Chief Magistrate Tan Ikram, but the fact remains that over a period of about a month that you continued to post messages which were grossly offensive. All right, and this isn't posting on social media. This is posting in a private group chat. It says the judge also told Watts that he should have known better, having received training in relation to diversity and inclusion as a prison officer. All right, which, if you read more into it, man, pretty much he was just making fun of it. All right, making racist remarks. Jumping down, it says people in the UK are routinely investigated and sometimes charged by police for hate crimes that have become so broad. Anyone from a minority group who claims they were offended is enough for authorities to treat and record it as a hate incident. So it says they are routinely investigated. All right. So, and Esau, he puts it out there, man, that there's spyware on your phones. That's why you got to give permission to all your apps. All right. You know, you have apps that have nothing to do with making calls or sending images that'll ask to manage your calls and your photos. All right. And it's because he's doing all these things. This is all leading up. All right. So I want to get into the scriptures, man. Revelation 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And whenever you get into that word wrath, all right, it's a Greek word thymos. It says passion, angry, heat, anger forthwith, boiling up and soon subsiding again, glow, ardor, the wine of passion, and flaming wine, which either drives the drinker mad or kills him with its strength. All right, and this is what it's doing to Esau, man. His own doctrine and his own freedom of speech laws is offending himself. He laid a trap and a snare for himself. All right. And he's doing all this because he knows that he has a short time. He sees the prophecies, man. He sees the prophets out there preaching the downfall of his kingdom. All right. He knows that the Most High is against him. So he's trying to implement his NWO as fast as he can. All right. And he's slowly but surely taking away all these rights. And pretty soon here to come, we're going to be in Jacob's trouble. All right. And for those of you who aren't prepared, you're going to be thrust through in during that day. Okay. And so from there, I want to jump to Luke 21 and verse 12. All right, which if you read a little bit up, it goes into nation rising against nation, earthquakes, and so on and so forth. But the point starts in verse 12. It says, Luke 21 and verse 12, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for not my name's sake. Now, not just too long ago, I believe it was last year, Biden had said that if there was anyone that was going against, roughly paraphrasing, if there was anyone going against the government, to report them, whether it be family, friends, or whoever. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find. Okay, yeah, I couldn't find it. So Lord's will, before I post this video, I'll find the link and post it in the description. All right, so back in Luke 12, all right, in verse 13, or salachya. Where did I stop at? Jump to this. Luke 21 and 13. And it shall turn to you for a testimony, and settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. That's right. So when all these things happen unto us, don't meditate on the things. Just let the Lord take it, man. Settle it in your hearts that you're there and that you got to let the Lord handle it, man. All right. So it says, verse 15, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. That's right. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. So the Most High is going to speak and fight for us, man. We're not going to have to do anything but have faith and endure it until the end, because the Lord is going to do the rest of the work for us. All right. And you can see it's coming. All right. So people exposing group chats now. All right. All right. People getting offended more and more. All right. Things boiling up, man. All right. All these things are coming to pass. So we have to be spiritually and mentally prepared for what's about to come. And in order to do that, you have to serve the Heavenly Father. Okay. So it says, verse 16, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends. And some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. We're going to be hated for all men, of all men, for his name's sake. So if and when these group chats get exposed, all right, then we have to have faith that the Heavenly Father will protect us. All right. So even though some of us may die, all right, it says, verse 18, but there shall not an hair of your head perish. In your patience possess ye your souls. All right. So when we have patience, we possess our souls, because necessary patience is required in order to serve the Heavenly Father, because he's going to try you. All right. And part of that trial is being delivered up to the kings. All right. And the priests, not the priests, salachya, and the officers. All right. And their rulers, man, being the judges, the police. All right. Who knows how far up the chain they're going to send brothers, man. All right. So just have faith and know that the Heavenly Father will protect you in that day. Psalms 91. All right. So with that being said, man, I got to go ahead and head back to the fields, man. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory once again unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right. Double honors to the elders and apostles of a great millstone. Till the next time I say, Shalom.